The Amber Room is one of the most fascinating and enigmatic creations in the history of art. Built in the early 18th century, this extraordinary chamber was conceived as a symbol of alliance and opulence, blending unparalleled beauty with a story marked by intrigue, war, and a mystery that endures to this day. Originally installed in the Catherine Palace in Tsarskoye Selo, near St. Petersburg, the room is often described as the eighth wonder of the world due to its grandeur and the richness of its details. The Amber Room was a diplomatic gift from the King of Prussia, Frederick William I, to the Russian Tsar Peter the Great in 1716, as part of an effort to strengthen ties between Prussia and Russia. Designed by master craftsman Andreas Schluter and sculpted by Gottfried Wolfram, the chamber was composed of amber panels, a golden translucent fossil resin meticulously crafted. These panels, covering about 55 square meters, were adorned with intricate carvings, inlays of gold, silver, and precious stones, and mirrors that reflected the light, creating a stunning visual effect. The room was installed in the Catherine Palace, where it became one of the crown jewels of the Russian Empire, enchanting visitors with its almost supernatural atmosphere. The combination of the amber's warm glow, the golden details, and the mirrored reflections gave the chamber an otherworldly aura, as if it were a portal to a realm of wealth and power. The fate of the Amber Room changed drastically during World War II. In 1941, when Nazi forces invaded the Soviet Union, the Catherine Palace was occupied, and the room, recognized as a cultural treasure of inestimable value, was carefully dismantled. The panels were packed into crates and transported to Königsberg, now Kaliningrad, Russia, then under German control. The operation was carried out with precision, reflecting the Nazis' intention to preserve the room, possibly to display it as a trophy. However, with the progression of the war and the intense Allied bombings over Königsberg in 1944 and 1945, the city was devastated. After the conflict, when Soviet forces retook the region, the Amber Room had vanished. The crates were never found, and no concrete clue about their fate has ever surfaced. Theories abound. Some believe the panels were destroyed in the bombings, while others speculate they were hidden in bunkers, mines, castles, or even at the bottom of lakes. There are even stories suggesting the room was loaded onto a ship that sank in the Baltic Sea. For decades, the search for the original Amber Room has mobilized treasure hunters, historians, and investigators. Expeditions have been launched in places like salt mines in Germany, abandoned castles in Poland, and lakes in Lithuania, but no reliable trace has been discovered. Nazi documents, often incomplete or destroyed, have offered few clues, and eyewitness accounts from the time are contradictory. The mystery of the Amber Room has become one of the greatest enigmas of the 20th century, fueling legends and speculation ranging from government conspiracies to hidden treasures stashed away by fleeing Nazi officers. Faced with the impossibility of recovering the original room, the Russian government decided to recreate it. Between 1979 and 2003, Russian artisans, with support from German experts, worked on the reconstruction of the Amber Room in the Catherine Palace. Using old photographs, detailed drawings, and small preserved fragments, they recreated each panel with impressive accuracy. The replica, inaugurated in 2003, coincided with the 300th anniversary of St. Petersburg and is now one of the palace's main attractions, drawing thousands of visitors eager to glimpse the lost glory. Although the reconstruction is a masterpiece in its own right, it does not erase the fascination surrounding the fate of the original room. The replica stands as a testament to cultural resilience and the desire to preserve the memory of an artifact that transcends its physical form. The Amber Room is more than a lost work of art. It is a symbol of the intersection between beauty, power, war, and mystery. Its story reflects the intricacies of 18th century diplomacy, the destruction caused by World War II, and humanity's enduring pursuit of answers to the unknown. The mystery of its disappearance continues to inspire books, documentaries, and even expeditions, keeping alive the hope that one day the golden panels may be rediscovered. Meanwhile, the replica in the Catherine Palace remains a reminder of artistic genius and the fragility of cultural heritage in times of conflict. In its absence and in its rebirth, The Amber Room continues to captivate and intrigue, securing its place as one of the most compelling stories in modern history. What do you think happened to this marvel? Share your thoughts in the comments and see you in the next video.